We're going to look at Madden 23's ratings for the Falcons in just a moment, but first I want to ask an honest question. You guys still even play Madden, right? Let me know down in the comments to start today's show with a simple Y for yes or N for no. Today's edition of Falcons Today is presented to you by Aura, which is an all-in-one digital safety company that helps to keep your wallet and your identity secure while online. Plus, they're offering the Dirty Birds a 14-day free trial when you go to aura.com/chatsports. That link is in the comments and the description of today's show. Plus, we'll tell you more about their great benefits later on. But let's get into the Madden 23 ratings. Matthew Peterson filling in for Thomas Mott here on Falcons Today. And we're going to break down what is always just a very head-scratching ratings performance by Madden, as it is every single year, that accomplishes one job: getting all football fans really pissed off. But here's how they graded ATL. They gave him a team rating of 77 overall, which was tied for 29th. I want to stop everyone watching right now and go, this is not going to be a pretty video if you were looking for a bunch of A's. Or even B's, honestly. Defense was a 73. Offense was a 71. All right, if you look at the whole offense as a whole, again, I hope you didn't come in with high expectations for Mariota or Ritter, because the folks over at EA are not looking very kindly on the former Oregon quarterback. 71 overall. Cordarrelle Patterson, an 85 as a gadget. Honestly, I thought he might be rated a little lower and disrespected more, but I'm happy to see that EA is recognizing, yeah, he's a great utility Swiss Army knife of a player. Damian Williams continuing on in the backfield and whatnot, not super high ratings across the board. But pick a QB1 for me, not even really Madden pertaining, but who do you want to really see under center week 1 against the Saints? Is it Mariota or is it Ritter? Put their 1 or 4 down in the comments section below. Moving along here to the wide receiver room, Calvin Ridley headlining the way. I think he ranked 11th across all wide receivers. 21, I was off by 10. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing him for the next 17 games. Drake London, rookies never get much love in Madden. That's just how it works. 75. Braylon Edwards, 77. Auden Tate, 75. Damiere Byrd is 74. So, again, not a lot of love going to the Falcons as a whole right here, but when your top guy suspended, you'll take an 86, even though you won't see that this year. Now, let's talk about Drake London, because that is a player who will be on the gridiron for the Falcons in 2022. How many yards for Drake London in his rookie season? Predict it for me. Really curious how high we're going to go with this. We got some 1,000-yarders out there with Mariota's QB. That's a lofty aspiration right there, but Drake London definitely put together a lot of great plays and moments as a USC Trojan last year before the ankle injury happened in, early November? Yeah. All right, let's move on to the tight ends now here. Kyle Pitts, 87 overall. That was good to see. And you really want to see Pitts take a big step forward this year. I thought Madden, here's my deal with Madden. They tend to do things as a stand, and that really benefits veterans. Meaning, if you're a young player and you put together a promising rookie or sophomore year and you're on a good trajectory, that doesn't benefit you a lot in Madden's world. But that helped Kyle Pitts out, because they could have easily shafted him and given him like an 82 overall if you just looked at his rookie numbers and didn't consider the path he's on going into year 2. All right, enough of that TED Talk right there. Let's move on to the offensive line here, which was mediocre-ish. You know what I mean? You didn't really see anyone jump off the page. Chris Lindstrom over at right guard, tallying or leading the group with an 84 overall ranking. This is not a Falcons offensive line that is full of players that's going to be on this team for years to come. So I'm not really all that upset with EA. I've got plenty of bones to pick with them. This will not be one of them. Before we check out the defensive ratings in just a moment, I want to tell everyone about our proud sponsor today, which is Aura. Listen, you can start a 14-day free trial at aura.com/chatsports. Now, if you're wondering why you're going to get in business with Aura, let me tell you why. We do more online than ever before. And if you put a lock on your door or apartment before you step out to go to work or school each day, you should do the same online, because we are online more than ever before. They've got so many great benefits like near real-time suspicious credit inquiries. And when we shop bank and work and do everything online, you better stay protected and secure so that your credit card or your identity is not compromised. Aura.com/chatsports. Use that link to get a 14-day free trial and see if Aura is right for you. Let's check out the defensive line here. Grady Jarrett with a solid right in the middle 85 overall ranking. I think the issue with Jarrett is just that the last couple seasons, the front seven for the Falcons outside of Deion Jones has been so bad that he's just been associated with them, and it's kind of dragged down his overall. But I think Grady Jarrett is probably better than an 85 in Madden's eyes, but that's where they got him now. Now, when you go back to the linebacker room here, again, you've got some new faces like Lorenzo Carter and Troy Anderson, who are not going to benefit a lot, especially as a rookie, but Carter, who's coming over from New York where he didn't really make a big splash, but he comes back closer to Athens where he played his college ball. Then you got Deion Jones, who an 82, but it doesn't look like he's going to play for the Falcons this year, so we won't spend too much time. And again, Arnold Ebiketie, your rookie out of Penn State. Rookies don't get a lot of love in Madden. That's just the way it's always been. But while we look at the front seven there for the Falcons, who do you think will end up leading this team in sacks in 2022, right? Who will be the number one sack getter? I'm curious what you're going to go with. Let me know down in the comment section. And while you're down there, make sure you hit that big sub button and get locked in for the best Falcons YouTube coverage out there as training camp is around the corner. And next thing you know it's going to be week 1 against the Saints. And you're going to want to have the best Falcons news and rumors coverage. So make sure to hit that sub button and get locked in here at Falcons Today. This is probably the brightest spot of the entire video. It's AJ.Terrell and Casey Hayward Jr. AJ.Terrell, in my opinion, is one of the most underappreciated players in the NFL. Not underranked, not undervalued or underrated, because I think enough people are in on how good AJ.Terrell is. He's just underappreciated because no one thinks of really anything good, I'm sorry, when you put the Falcons defense in your head over the last couple of years. But this will be a good safety 1-2 duo between Terrell and Hayward to try and bandage the rest of this defense as they come along in this sort of rebuild at the front seven. Special teams-wise here, you got one of the best kickers in football, right? After Justin Tucker, you can make some arguments across the board. You look at what was the Bengals kicker last year, McPherson, who did a lot of good things in his rookie season, but Younghoe Koo, he's one of the best in the biz, and he knows how to get a good onside kick. Hopefully that can help you out in Madden. But grade the Falcons Madden rating for me. What are you going to give it? An A, B, C, D, or F? Listen, I think Madden always does a pretty piss-poor job at ratings. Why? Because they want attention. They want us talking about them. And they accomplished that today because we're doing a whole video about it. But let me know what you would give the grade down below.